Please practice social distancing as much as possible. While you're seated in the bleachers, there's lots of room. We ask that you do spread out. If you can keep 6 feet between the folks on the side, in front, and behind where you're sitting, that would be great. and forth with different microphones, and there'll be a little bit of noise like that, maybe a little click here and there, so that's all just due to what we have to do these days. So sit tight, and I think we're just about ready.
Hello, my name is Greg Cottrell. I am the principal of North Hunterdon High School, and it is my privilege to welcome you to the 69th commencement ceremony honoring the class of 2020. I hope that you, our parents, relatives, friends, and community members enjoy this event as we celebrate the accomplishments of these fine young men and women that make up the class of 2020. At this time, I would like to introduce the Vice President of the senior class, Sana Sarkar, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the National Anthem. Please rise.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good evening, administration, faculty, teachers, guidance counselors, grandparents, parents, and classmates. Today, we have come together to properly celebrate and commemorate our achievements at North Hunterdon High School. We have worked for over 12 years to get to this point, and now we are opening a brand new chapter on our lives, one where we will embark on new adventures, whether it be the college, military work, or a gap year. The future is our canvas, so let's make our mark on the world, and let's always remember where we came from and how truly special we are for our years at North. I would like to thank the administration for your leadership, the police officers, the janitors, the nurses, the lunch ladies, guidance counselors, parents, and grandparents, and especially the teachers for inspiring and motivating us every day. A special thank you to the 2020 class officers and the class advisors and the PTSA. Congratulations, graduates. I wish you nothing but success and happiness.
As you can see, Dr. D Entertainment is working hard here this evening. Thank you. Thank you, Zoe. Tonight, we are joined by some honored guests that I would like to recognize. First, Superintendent of the North Hunterdon Voorhees Regional High School District, Mr. Jeffrey Bender. Also, would like to recognize our Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Richard Burgess. Additional members of our Board of Education who are joining us tonight are Deborah Bonomi, Shelley Crisologo, Rachel McLaughlin, and Thomas Roll. Thank you for all of your support over the years and the tremendous amount of time that you put in to fulfill your role as Board of Education members. I would also like to thank all of our teachers for their efforts these last 4 years to prepare the students to be here today, specifically in these last few months when both students and teachers had to adapt to virtual instruction. I would now like to introduce Ms. Yuli Kim. She is an assistant principal here, and she will explain the many honors recognitions, cords, and sashes that our students have earned.
The administration of North Hunterdon High School would like to recognize the excellence and distinguished accomplishments of the class of 2020. These students have worked especially hard to achieve additional recognition. Gold sashes are worn by the class officers. These officers are President Zoe Walsh, Vice President Sana Sarker, Secretary Historian Perry Kaplan, and Treasurer Historian Taylor Panzerino. Please stand at this time and be recognized. You may be seated. There are 140 students graduating with high honors. They are wearing gold cords. Please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. The National Honor Society students are recognized by blue and white honors sashes. This year, 145 students are members of the National Honor Society. Please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. Purple and white cords are worn by the 9 members of the National Technical Honor Society. Please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. Blue and gold cords are worn by 17 members of the International Thespian Society. Please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. 21 members of the National English Honor Society are recognized by their blue and gold cords. Please stand and be recognized. Please be seated. Blue and gold cords are also worn by the 26 members of the National Mathematics Honor Society. Please stand and be recognized. Please be seated. The 51 members of the National Science Honor Society will be recognized by their green, gold, and purple cords. Please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. Blue and white cords are worn by the 60 members of the National Social Studies Honor Society. Please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. Now we will recognize the World Language Honor Societies. Latin Honor Society members are wearing purple and gold cords. 16 students will be so recognized. Please stand. You may be seated. The blue, white, red cords are worn by the 10 French Honor Society members. Please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. The 11 German Honor Society students have black, gold, and red cords. Please stand and be recognized. Please be seated. Red and gold cords are worn by the 29 Spanish Honor Society members. Please stand and be recognized. Please be seated. World language pins are worn by the 56 students who have earned the seal of biliteracy. Please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. Congratulations to all the world language students. Next, we would like to recognize 5 extraordinary students of the yearbook staff who have gone above and beyond this year. These students are wearing black and white cords. Please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. We would also like to recognize the 24 members of Teen Pep. These students are wearing pink cords. Please stand and be recognized. Please be seated. There are some additional accomplishments of the class of 2020 from this year that we would like to share with you. We are proud to announce that this year there are 3 National Merit Scholar finalists, 17 National Merit Commended Scholars, and 5 National Merit Scholarship recipients. The senior class has logged over 42,000 hours of community service over the last 4 years. Over 90% of the seniors were involved in clubs and activities this year. Over 100 fundraisers completed by these clubs and activities raised more than $120,000 for a variety of charitable organizations. To recognize one of our largest fundraisers, Relay for Life, the American Cancer Society has presented purple cords to 7 seniors who were involved in the last 4 years in the Relay for Life events. Please stand and be recognized. Please be seated. The class of 2020 participated in 3 blood drives at North Hunterdon High School this year. One was in July of 2019, and the other 2 were held during the school year. 837 pints of blood were donated during these blood drives. Congratulations to our graduating seniors. We are proud of your achievements and your service. We look forward to always looking back on your efforts with great pride and great satisfaction. Now, I would like to re-welcome to the podium Dr. Greg Cottrell. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Kim. Students from North Hunterdon continue their tradition of excellence long after they leave our school. The class of 2020 will be no exception. Some of these students will be attending the most prestigious colleges and universities in our nation, including Columbia University, Bucknell University, Carnegie Mellon, Lehigh, MIT, TCNJ, Penn State, Virginia Tech, Rutgers, Rowan, Clemson, Northeastern, Temple, and Georgetown. This is just a sample list of the great places that our graduates will attend, but it is a list that we are very proud of. I also want to thank all of our graduates who have committed to service in the armed forces. we thank you in advance for your service to our country. At this time, I would like to recognize the salutatorian of the class of 2020, Shaylin Marks. She is the daughter of David and Ellen of Lebanon Borough. Shaylin will be attending Northeastern University, majoring in computer science. I would also like to recognize the valedictorian of the class of 2020, Angelica Chin. She is the daughter of Michael and Ayehu of Clinton Township. Angelica will be attending MIT in the fall, majoring in computer science and economics. Both of those young ladies were unable to join us tonight, but let's give them a round of applause anyway. At this time, it is my honor to recommend the class of 2020 for graduation. As the principal of North Hunterdon High School, I hereby certify that the members of the class of 2020 seated before you have satisfactorily met the graduation requirements set forth by the North Hunterdon Voorhees Regional High School District, as well as the state of New Jersey. Therefore, it is my honor and privilege to recommend that they be awarded their high school diplomas. Before we announce the graduate names, I would like to share a few final thoughts about this journey that we celebrate here on this beautiful evening. Think of all the hard work that it took to get here and appreciate for a few moments the shared struggle and the unique journey that all of our graduates have been through to get to this point. And I'm going to pause for just a second and let us all take in our beautiful sunset, our graduates, and this setting that we have of North Hunterdon High School, and appreciate just a moment to take a deep breath. This graduation is a celebration of a journey. However, it is certainly not the end of the journey. North Hunterdon has prepared you to the best of our abilities for the next steps in your journey. But as we are all aware, journeys are very unpredictable. They do not go as planned, and it is impossible for any of us to know definitively what is coming next. And 2020 certainly has proved that. You will all face many challenges in your life, and you will overcome them. All of your goals will be different, and they will change. But I encourage you to challenge yourself and adapt to the changing conditions. Embrace the change. You are some of the finest students in the state of New Jersey. Let me repeat that. You are some of the finest students in the state of New Jersey. As you journey through the next phase of your life, look out for those who need a hand. Always be willing to help lift them up. Wherever you go, you will always be North Hunterdon Lions. Lions are strong. Moving forward, count all of the blessings that you have and be grateful. Live a happy life and work hard. Most things in life worth having are not easy. They must be earned. Continue to earn your right to success and enjoy your life's journey. Congratulations. At this point, I would like to introduce one of our English teachers, Miss Maria Radis, who will be reading each graduate's names. Graduates, as a reminder, you will be following the directions of Mr. Mattis and Mr. Palecchio. You'll be standing and walking and standing spaced out at the lines. As your name is called, you will be able to pick up your diploma cover. At that time, you can remove your mask and you'll proceed to the dot right on in the front for a photo without your mask. Please put your mask on as you proceed back to your seat. So with that, I will turn it over to Miss Maria Radis for the reading of the names.
Zachary Alera. Nicolette Alexatos. Edison Arabia Meyer. Joseph Benko. Robert Brown. Leah Y. Burns. Brandon Clark. Bennett Clifford. Georgia Di Roberto. Luke Erickson. Zachary Friend. Pedro Gondam. Tyera Griffin. Peyton Jordan. Christine Khalil. Hunter Kirsch. Luke Kravetsky. Rachel Lynn McKinnon. Andrew McLaughlin, diploma to be presented by NHV Board of Education member, Mrs. Rachel McLaughlin. Sarah M. Nealon. Valerie Paolillo. Olivia Ramirez. Mukesh Ramsood. Aiden Roberts. Sana Sarkar. Caitlin Schoendorf. Nicholas Sameka. Tyler Sieber. Patrick Smythe. Jason Strauss. Josephine Tracy. Zoe Wells. Sean Wilton.
Graduates, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in offering a big round of applause to the North Hunterdon class of 2020. Graduates, let those mortar boards fly. Have a happy and safe summer. Thank you, everybody.